Hi everybody, this is Kelly with Rochester Woman Online, and I am live here today at the Animal Care Sanctuary in Pennsylvania, and I just had to go live to be able to show you guys the cutest things ever. So I'm going to introduce you to the vet tech that is here, but wait until you see these little babies, and I'm going to have her tell you what is going on with them.
Hi, I'm Jill. I'm the LVT here at Animal Care Sanctuary, and this is for Vane. She's one of my 2-week-old bottle baby kittens. She is what's called, well, also her sisters are what's called polydactyl. So if you look at her little foot here, she actually has extra toes, and she has 7 toes on each front paw. Her one sister has 6 toes on each front paw, and the other sister has 5, but the dew claw looks more like a thumb than your typical dew claw. So I know you guys are hungry.
So unfortunately, the mommy was struck by a car when they were just a few days old. So they took them in, and look at, they've been feeding them. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever had to experience bottle feeding with a little baby.
Have been doing this for about 15 years with kittens for
Wow.
a different shelter when I was in high school as a volunteer. And since I started here in 2011, I have been doing bottle baby kittens and a couple litters of bottle baby puppies, but I would rather do kittens than puppies.
Jill, I was mentioning, how many kittens have we taken in so far this year?
Becca can correct me if I'm wrong, but according to Shelter Love, our database, somewhere around 140 kittens since January.
Holy cow.
Yep.
So we got to tour their veterinary clinic that they are actually in the process of redoing. So they're expanding, and they're knocking down one area, expanding another that will be open in September or October. And we're going to be coming back live when they do, so that everybody can kind of get to see what goes on here. They have a record number of rescues this year already, and it's just amazing. So we came out, they've been writing monthly columns with Rochester Woman Online for, almost a year, maybe, 9 months. And we decided we were going to take a road trip with my daughter and her friend and come out here, and they have been giving us a tour of the facility. So we got to see, now I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what we saw today. But I have a huge capital campaign going on, which I will give everybody more information on how they can donate to it, because they have the most gorgeous new facility going up, and all new veterinary clinic. There's an adoption area. So I'm going to walk away from where they are seeing the little babies, and I am going to take you kind of on a tour of the place. And this is so funny because they have a little mascot that's here. Hi! This one wants to be the center of attention when we're in here. So I am going to take you out into where the cats are. The dogs are in a completely different area, and a lot of them have been moved to their other facility that's about an hour away from here, which means it's only about an hour and 15 minutes from Rochester. And both places have huge amounts of acreage outside. They have this little cat villa that all the cats can go outdoors, and that's really, really cute. And there's like a bird's nest up there. They have fish tanks in with all their cats, so that it keeps them stimulated. They can't get to any of the fish, but it keeps them kind of interactive, which is really, really cute. After losing my fur baby this week, I decided that I wanted to take a trip out here and kind of support what they have going on here. Such an amazing animal rescue organization. I really can't speak more highly of all that they do here. And they have everything from a veterinary clinic where they do a lot of teaching here. They have they have like the vet techs and interns stay right here on site for the semester that they're going to school and training. And I have I'm gonna show. Oh, I can't show you. He keeps going in between my legs. I'm out in the cat area, but if you can see, I'm gonna show you behind me. But they have an area in here. It's massive, where they have the cats, and they're in areas where it's almost like it looks like a puzzle piece. But there's some that have 2, some that have 4, some that have 6, and they all interact together. And they're here and they can play, and some of them are special needs, so they're put into a little different area. But the cats range from kittens to, there's ones that are 15 years old that have been here for 15 years, that are here, and they rescue them and they stay as long as they stay. So I'm just so impressed by Ellen Feldman and her team here at the Animal Care Sanctuary, and just the heart that it takes to be able to do what they do and rescue all of these incredible animals. They've got a shipment that comes every 2 weeks of rescue dogs, and I believe cats, but I'm not positive. But they definitely have dogs that come in from the south. And Monday, they will have a shipment coming in from Mississippi. So I'm going to be scoping that one out when I get a chance. But Ellen just came in. I will have her introduce herself. But if you guys get a chance, I'm going to be putting all of their information so you can take a look at this organization. You can take a look at all of their adopted animals that you can adopt. You can take a look at donating if you're, wanting to donate or help out with a capital campaign. They've got all sorts of naming rights that you can possibly do. It's just so amazing. So I'm gonna introduce you to Ellen.
Hi, everybody. Ellen Feldman, board president. Thanks for being here, Kelly.
We love it. We've been having such an amazing time here today.
Yep, we're open to the public. We depend on getting the word out. So if you can help spread the word about us, we do a monthly newsletter, all upbeat. Our website, animalcaresanctuary.org. No kill for over half a century. And
now tell them a little bit about, how many acres are here? How many adoptions have you done?
Okay, so far this year we've done 680 adoptions. Last year was actually our best year ever, and we're 75% over that for this year so far. We had
with COVID, mind you.
Yes.
Even with COVID.
With all the right protocols in place, with reduced hours, we made the decision to stay open. We could have adopted out all our animals, and closed our doors, but we knew what would happen to lots of other animals.
Right.
So,
and we don't want that to happen. So.
Right. So we've purposely kept our doors open. We have all the right protocols in place. 680 adoptions so far. You saw some of the kittens.
Yes.
Right? We had to close our community clinic for 2 months, but even with that, we've rescued 140
mind you,
kittens.
They have a community clinic here that's on site. So they're in their new facility. It's going to be
amazing,
bigger, better.
Yes,
absolutely beautiful.
Yes. We do spay neuter, we do wellness. All of our animals come microchipped. They have all of the vaccines, and they're spay neutered.
Amazing.
And we will, we also have a mobile transport, so we'll go into rural areas where people may not have access, or communities get overrun with feral cats or community cats. We will go and take a bunch of them we'll help trap them. We'll take 20, 40 cats at a time. We'll spay neuter them, keep them overnight, and then return them the next day into the community that they're used to living, but they can't, reproduce. And then, they'll have all their vaccines.
Now, tell us a little bit too. I thought this was so interesting. about the barn cat program.
Oh, yes. So, feral cats, their lifespan is typically very short. They're 5 to 6. They're not, they like being outdoors. We have a special program that we call the Barn Cat Program or Working Cat Program. And we have simulated a barn environment, and we will keep them and teach them how to stay indoors but access to outdoors. And after a period of weeks, we will adopt out a male and a female, $5 each. They can go into distribution centers, into farms, into barns. It triples their lifespan, and they're great for rodent control.
I just think that's the most amazing thing ever. Now we have another lady here with us today.
Hi.
Feel free to introduce
I'm
yourself.
Becca. I was previously the director of feline care. I am now the new animal care director. I just got a promotion, so I will be learning all sorts of new things over the next couple weeks.
So we will have lots more to come. I'm going to actually be coming back here probably in a couple weeks when they get their new pups in.
Yeah, we're getting a transport.
We're getting a transport.
We get transports from, we rescue animals from all over the United States. We also help when areas are hit by disaster, so we'll get them from Puerto Rico, we'll get them from the Caribbean, we'll get them, quite frankly, from some of the dog meat farms in Korea. So we get transports every other week. We adopt out, lots of animals. When other shelters get overrun, we take their animals as well.
Wow.
And it could be puppies.
It's so amazing. It's everything that they do here. It's so amazing to me because they're a no-kill shelter, which is phenomenal. So as I said, like some of these cats have been here for 15 years, and
they might still get adopted out,
right?
But it's got to be to the right place,
right?
And then we have another facility that you'll come back and visit in Wellsboro, Pennsylvania, and there we have 64 acres. We have a community dog park that we just opened, and we have barns. We also soon will announce something else. We can't quite mention it right now.
Everybody
but
I know.
Watch this space. But it's a wonderful facility as well, and with trails and just tons of nature, and just it's wonderful for the community. It's wonderful for the animals. And
you can see that there's cats just kind of roaming around, walking around out here. They have one dog that was out there that we were petting that's got 3 legs. They have special needs animals here too. It's just been a really, really wonderful experience. And for me, I will always go the rescue route rather than buying from a breeder or from, a mall pet store or anything like that. That's definitely where my heart is being able to rescue. And I don't care how old they are. I don't care if they're puppies or older. I've had such great luck with my rescues that I wouldn't do anything else. And what an amazing gift it is to give, to, be able to rescue that animal that is going to be your forever fur baby and give you that special emotion and caring and that unconditional love. And that's why I would hands down rescue my next fur baby. So we've been looking at pictures. Yeah, I'm bad. I am definitely bad. But this has been, for me, it has been so uplifting to be in a place like this after losing my fur baby and bringing my daughter and her friend in here. They have been sitting in the cat area this whole time playing with cats. And I'm dying because Tori, if anybody knows Tori, knows she's allergic to cats. And we definitely cannot ever have a cat. But This one has attached itself to her. I will show you guys pictures to come. But this one cat was like hanging on the fencing over here and just kept trying to rub on her. So it's hysterical. He's like, yeah, I'm taking you home. But please stay tuned. We will be coming back here. You will be seeing them monthly in Rochester Woman online. We will be also going to their other location in Wellsboro and possibly coming back here for our next rescue adoption.
Excellent.
So stay tuned. Thanks everybody for joining us.